What's going on, everybody? So I'm here with a special guest today. Some of you who've been around for a while have seen this face before, but now he's a little skinnier.
A bit skinnier.
Now he is Billy Saturday Skinny version.
That's right. That's what happens when you stop going to the gym for a while. And here I am, skinny.
And we're gonna find out why Billy Saturday stopped in to say what's up to everybody. All next on the Zeal Cigar Review. When we have blends that we're getting ready to bring in, there's a lot of times where there's certain people that come into the shop and we really value people's opinion, and we want to hear what people think about these cigars potentially before they come in. In this case, these are already on the way, and we're going to get Billy Saturday's opinion on it. You're going to be smoking what we're going to be calling the Honor Maduro.
Boom.
And then I'm going to be smoking what we're going to be calling the Glory Connecticut. And, you know, you can't have Glory without Honor, man. Or can you? There's only one way to find out. We got to cut, light, and smoke. He's not used to it yet. We got to cut, light, and
Smoke.
So we actually did Billy kind of dirty here. You just got done smoking the Dreamer by Luciano, which is a really good Maduro, in my opinion.
It's actually super solid. So for me, I'm a big Maduro guy. I smoke very, very full-bodied cigars.
That's why I'm smoking the Connecticut and he's smoking the Maduro, because I'm a nice guy.
It's true. Yeah, the Dreamer by Luciano was smooth, if I had to put it in one thought. I mean, normally you expect a Maduro to have a little bit more in-your-faceness to it.
In Bradley's words, pomp and circumstance.
Pomp and circumstance.
You got it.
Pomp and circumstance.
Yes. Are you, Billy, you day drinking?
Gosh, I wish.
What's in that red cup?
You know what it is, baby? Water.
Gatorade.
Oh, the dry pull on this is great.
Yeah, so I'm interested, after you got done smoking the Dreamer, what you're going to think of this, the Honor Maduro, as you get into it, man. So
we're back to back in the Maduros. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. That's how we roll.
Nice medium road Maduro, the Luciano Dreamer. Big fan. And now, on to a little bit of Honor.
Okay.
And from Glory, you know.
Ooh.
Getting after it.
There is something I'm going to share with you at the end of this.
Okay.
And I'm also going to share with everybody else about these cigars, but I'm going to hold that until the end so that you can give your honest opinion about it. But I'm going to let you know that it's coming.
It's going to be an honest opinion. You can guarantee that, all right? Especially because it's their cigar, you know,
Do I need to block your wind, dude, so you can light that thing? Or
no,
what?
we're good. I'm just toasting it nice and crispy, just like we did earlier. Oh, yeah. A great toast on it. That's two good toasts today. We got to have the wind, though. I mean, it is... I don't know if any of you guys are from Phoenix, but if you are, you know what I'm talking about. It is hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's 114 outside today, and the warehouse is probably pushing in the 90s to maybe low hundreds back here, I would say.
It's at least 97 back here. I can tell you that much.
So the Connecticut, for me, got some nice breadiness to it, a little bit of light spice. I smell nuttiness on the smoke of this a lot. Much better than I remember when I smoked it the first time, dude. I'm excited to get into this,
How many times have you smoked it?
Once.
Oh, so this is the second time?
Yeah, this is the second time, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Second time's always a little better because you have some expectation of to what you're going to be getting, which means you're either going to be pleasantly surprised by what you already know is going to be happening, disappointed, I feel like, if it's not as good as the first one was.
Leaning towards the pleasantly surprised side of things right now.
I like that. Have you ever had a cigar that you've had once and you're like, oh, that was a great cigar, and then you had it a second time and you're like, oh, God, it was just terrible?
I don't know if it's ever went that way for me. I think it's normally the other way around. I usually have something I didn't enjoy the first time, and then I enjoy it more the second time than I did the first time.
That was me with Padrones.
Yeah, okay.
I hated Padrones.
Okay.
First Padron I ever had, I was like...
Was it just because it was so... Did you have like a natural and it was too smooth for you?
I don't remember the first one I had. It was so long ago by this point. But then one of my buddies got one of those 64 Padrones.
Anniversarios or something?
Course, you know? So he brought that over and I smoked it and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I went to go smoke all the other Maduros, the 7,000s, 8,000s, all that nonsense. And all of them, I was like, oh, it's just a great consistent stick every time, man. It's so good. Oh, this is
enough
great.
About those, dude. What are you getting out of that thing?
If I had to say it's honoring one thing, chocolate.
Yeah, dude, some cocoa?
Dude, I'm getting some, and it's sweet almost. Like, it's a very nice, it's definitely full-bodied. I'd say more full-bodied than the Luciano I had earlier, the Dreamer. Yeah, I'd say heavy on the cocoa. It's very interesting. I gotta chew it, man. It's been a while since I did my proper smoking etiquette stuff. You know, your retro hails, all that. And
chew on it.
Yeah.
See, I'm not the only one that does it.
It's part of the practice, man. It's like the wine connoisseurs and all that. You spin it around on the table and get this water in.
Spit it back into a spittoon or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, man, I've seen those with like food tasters though, where the guys like, you don't want to get too full and they spit it into a thing. You're like, ugh, that's just disgusting, man. Please don't do that in front of me. I'm trying to eat.
Well, we're gonna step away so we can get into these a little bit more. Come back about into the second, third, let you guys know how it's going, and check in with Billy on the Honor Maduro, and I'll let you guys know about the Glory Connecticut. All right, guys, we're back. We're getting into the second, third of these here with special guest Billy Saturday. Some of you guys know him. If you don't, now you do. This is Billy Saturday.
Skinnier version.
What are you thinking of the Honor Maduro, bro? The skinny version of Billy Saturday.
I'm enjoying it. So, like I said, it was pretty heavy at the start, very chocolatey. The other thing I noticed though, it's like a toasted marshmallow almost. It's like it's like you're having a s'more a bit. The sweetness has kind of left from the first third, and on the second third, it's a lot more mellowed out. It's smooth by the second third. The flavor's still good on it. And for me, we were talking about this a little bit earlier here. I was smoking a ton of it because I really want to get those flavors.
Yeah, he was smoking fast.
It's like
we both had to slow down.
You know, you get that pyramid at the end of your cigar where it's just like
a prison shank.
Yeah, it's like volcano prison shank right there. It's just like this fiery tip on it.
It's a hot prison shank at that.
So it affects a lot of the flavor for 1 and 2 for me, how it smokes. But on the second, third, I mean, it's been smoking much better. Very nice. It's also a little bit earthy.
Okay.
That's coming in a lot more in the second, third.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for Honor, baby, let's keep it going. How are you doing with the Glory, though? That's what I want to know.
The Glory Connecticut, man. A lot of breadiness for me.
Breadiness?
Yeah, but like a spicy breadiness, almost like a little bit of nut, too. I would say like a nice, airy, like cashew bread.
Interesting. Cashew bread thing? I have some.
No, but it's got some nuttiness, but it's got some nutty creaminess that I would equate to like a cashew.
Okay.
But it's also got a little bit of spice that hangs around, about a 3 on the back of the throat when you retrohale. It's interesting. Makes you want to keep smoking it.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting progressively better the more I smoke it. Oh, that was interesting. I don't know what you got hit with. I'm gonna get you guys with that in a second, but that was a flavor that was not there beforehand.
Okay.
It was something a little new for me.
Okay. So one of the things Brad asked me when I smoked this the first time, he asked me what I thought that cigar would run price-wise, and so I gave him like a random number, and so I want to ask you, off the top of your head, MSRP, what do you think that cigar would normally run? You used to work here. What would we normally price something? What would something like that get priced at?
What would you guys normally price something like this at?
Yeah, what would something like that get priced at?
$7.50, $8.
Okay.
It's a good stick, which again, this is my first one going through, but if I have a good cigar on my first time through, I'm bound to try it again. And if it maintains that consistency, those are $8 sticks.
Okay.
If it's a good consistent stick that I enjoy back to back to back, I'm happy to spend $8 on it. So
what if I told you it was this much?
Oh, you did me dirty like that. You put 8 up first, and then it's $5.
Yeah, dude.
A $5 stick's tough to come by that's consistently good. So on the first cigar, I will say I would buy another one.
Yeah, dude.
To continue to try and if it maintains the same structure that it has across multiple cigars.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to spend $5 on it. This is a pretty good stick.
Well, so what's also crazy about it is I didn't know this, but this is actually a mixed filler cigar.
Ooh.
So what happens is the manufacturer will take some premium strands of their long filler.
Okay.
And not of the long filler, but of some like the clippings that are left over from the long filler, and they'll mix it in with some other long and medium fillers in the cigar, so that you get some of the really premium tobacco, but then you get some of the mixed filler too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of high quality taste, which is mixed added in.
Would you think that was not long filler after just from smoking it?
No, I mean, I wouldn't have thought it was
I didn't
mixed.
think it was either. So when they told us that, I was like, what are you talking about? We had to educate ourselves.
Yeah, it's I would not have been able to tell that it was mixed with premium and other. What do you call them? Scraps.
That's why they call it mixed. I wouldn't say that, but
it's not scraps. It's extra leaf.
Extra leaf.
Extra leaf. That's what we call mixed fillers now. A little extra leaf. Love it. How's that Diet Coke treating you?
It's just wet and cold.
Anything to stay out of the heat. You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
I'm not a Diet Coke drinker. Well, let's go finish this. We'll get into the final third. We'll let you guys know how this finish, and then I'll make Billy give it a value score, and we'll get back to that. All right, guys, we're back into the final third here, and I gotta be honest, man, about this Glory Connecticut. It's one of the few Connecticut's that I think got better into the final third than it started in the first third, and that's really rare for me for Connecticut's.
Now, better in what way? Like, what's your what's pushing that betterness for you?
It got a little bit more creamy.
Ooh.
And I got some notes of like almost like a milk chocolatey caramel. It reminded me, like, if I closed my eyes, I could think like a Milky Way a little bit. But I've never gotten like any kind of a chocolatey note really out of a Connecticut before.
Yeah, it's very uncommon.
But it's kind of a caramely, slight cocoa twinge that came into the final third, and it doesn't get off-putting or bitter, but it does get a little spicier.
I wish you had a Milky Way to eat with that while you're smoking it.
There's probably one here.
Is there?
There probably is, really. There probably honestly is a Milky Way in there. Speaking of your palate, how's the final third of that?
So this is very interesting for me.
Okay.
So I got some, we went in the beginning, we had that nice dark chocolate sweetness to it, added a little bit of like toasted marshmallow kind of vibes. In the middle, got a little more earthy, kind of like you rub some nuts in the dirt and just kind of toss them in your mouth. That real flavor.
Real caveman shit.
You know it. Real caveman. Top dog. It's cinnamony. It's
cinnamony.
Cinnamony.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird for me. It's because I don't typically expect something like that. The only other cigar that I've had that had like a cinnamon baked spice kind of note to it was the Irish Hulk.
Okay.
Which is another house blend. So it's giving me the similar kind of vibes to that. It's I don't want to say spicy, but it almost is a bit like tingling inside my mouth with that cinnamon spice, but it's really good. It's not sweet with cinnamon.
Okay.
It's just like aggressive is probably the best word I can think of for it.
Aggressive note of cinnamon.
Tingles the the roof of your mouth. It's kind of like tingling back, and then it stops before it gets to the throat. But it's a very interesting flavor. I'm gonna go back into it actually right now.
Okay.
Stop talking for a second.
Okay. I can't believe how good this Connecticut is still right here. I'll be honest. I don't smoke Connecticut's this far down unless it's named Spice Cream, or it's like maybe a Davidoff. Even then, I don't even smoke them a lot of times all the way to the end like that.
Yeah, you'll see me smoke an Atabay and a Bombay Gaia to the end like that.
Okay.
Outside of that, you will not see me take a Connecticut all the way home.
Yeah,
ever.
dude. I'm gonna have to get you one of these to try and see what you think, because
I'm all about that glory, baby.
Brad was hyping this up a lot because we shot another video that is now being replaced by Billy Saturday being here, where I smoked that, and I did get a lot of cinnamon out of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I even told Brad something about I chew on cinnamon sticks at home in another video. I said in another video.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, I literally just feel like I was talking about cinnamon, and then I'm getting cinnamon again in this.
It's
100%.
It's very interesting. I mean, and cinnamon's not something I would normally pick up on a cigar. Like the Alec Bradley Project 40 for me has a lot of baking spices to it.
Yeah.
But they're a lot more subtle. This one, like when I take the puff on it, I lied. It sits on the top of your mouth, but when you smoke it, it actively pushes to the back of your throat, and you can feel that burn kind of all the way through, almost like you're chewing on a cinnamon stick.
Okay.
So it's a good stick, honestly.
So I left us at the end of the last segment before we came back saying that I was going to make you do a value score, and you said at the end of the video off camera, what is that?
What is a value score?
So what we do with the value score is we take this product that we're smoking, we take the price that the product is being sold at, and we basically just say, what is the value that you think you're getting on a scale of 1 to 10 out of that cigar? So for example, this is a $5 cigar.
$5.
Out of 1 to 10, what is the value that you think you're getting out of that $5 cigar?
So if we split it down the middle, where I said, all right, let's say, it's difficult to put it this way. Let's say it's going to be an 8 for me.
Okay.
See how I didn't take away the 3?
Okay. You kept
3.
it. Okay.
It's $5 cigar. And then
that's a callback.
Yeah.
I see.
In case you guys watched the earlier part of the video.
So you're going to value score that at an 8?
At an 8. So for me, $5 cigar is crap. For the most part. If you guys have smoked $5 cigars, they're usually...
You get what you pay for, right? Yeah.
It's $5. It's a $5 cigar. You're gonna smoke it, and you're gonna be like, "It was a cigar."
Okay.
That's for sure. It was indeed a cigar. This one's pretty nice though. With all the changes in each third.
Yeah.
It's complex enough where I'm not bored throughout the whole
Okay.
smoke. I mean, it provides an interesting array of flavors: dark chocolate, toasted marshmallow, nutty earthiness, and then, strangely enough, on the end, baking spices. Like what? What? How? I don't understand how it changes that much.
Baking soda. So for context, you smoked the Luciano before that.
I did.
That's a $12 cigar.
Okay.
Give me a value score on the Luciano.
I can't believe you just dropped that on me
Yeah,
like that.
dude, I'm gonna hit you. Well, while you think about it for a second, I'm gonna tell everybody what I'm value scoring this. So I was originally gonna go somewhere around like a 7.5.
Okay. Oh, but
I have to bump it up.
because the third.
I have to bump it up, man. It got better. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. Yeah, dude. And off camera, he didn't know what I was gonna score this, and I didn't know what he was gonna score that. So, for the record,
On the 8th, baby.
But no, I was gonna give it like a 7. Then I was like, okay, 7.5. And then I was like, holy moly, man! Like it just kept getting better for me.
Ugh.
So for me, dude, it's an 8, man. At a $5 price range, when everybody's raising prices right now, this is a banger.
Oh, absolutely. Same for this one.
Absolute banger.
For me, I mean, it's just like, again,
Glory to the Connecticut.
glory,
Cigar.
and honor, all right? And honor to the Maduro, all right? I'm going to show respect where it's due. And a $5 cigar that's this good doesn't come around that often.
I'm gonna burn my fingers with this, guys. I'm gonna burn it.
We got toothpicks.
Yeah, dude. I got perfect draw tools. I got toothpicks. I got screwdrivers, dude. Whatever,
We're
dude.
about to toothpick straight through this. If you've never done it with a cigar, you've not had a cigar that you enjoy thoroughly enough, because
Toothpick it.
that is the key factor for determining if a cigar is good. If you're willing to put a toothpick through it and be like, just hold the toothpick and smoke it down till it's just
Or you get another one ready because you're ready to light that one and keep smoking it.
That one as well. Man, have you ever smoked 2 of the same cigars back to back?
Oh, yeah.
Immediately?
Yeah. We did that when the original Coco Chemist batch came in.
Ooh.
We smoked one and we were like, no way, dude. So we smoked another one and we were like, dude, this is crazy good.
And back to back it just hit?
Yeah, dude, it was a banger.
I
right
love
off the
that.
rip. And this one, I think the first time I smoked it, it was hot off the truck. They sat for about 5 days. So I'm wondering if my first experience with the Connecticut was just because I didn't let it sit. Way better after I let it sit for 5 days. 100% off the truck. It was a little bit more young tasting. Now, dude, just after 5 days of sitting, way better. I'm nubbing it.
Let them humidify a little bit, you know, let them get all that flavor, just push through them. And honestly, I mean...
All right, so you got to give it to me. Value score on the Luciano, the Dreamer.
Oh, no.
$12 cigar. You smoked it before you smoked that one.
Okay, it's a $12 cigar. So
$12.
is almost 2.5 times the cost of this bad boy right here. So taking that into mind, I'm going to give the Luciano a 7.
Really?
Yeah, so for me, just because I am a big Maduro guy,
Yeah.
I typically prefer my Maduros to be a little bit more in your
Man,
face.
Billy wants to get punched in the mouth.
It's true, man. One of my top favorite cigars all time, the La Flor Dominicana Double Ligero 700. Amazing stick, or 600, whatever your fancy is for size. I find the 600 is more my speed now. When I was younger, it was the 700. You know, big cigar in your mouth, you look cool. But it's a solid 7. There's nothing wrong with the stick at all. But at $12, if it was a $9 cigar, I'd pop it at an 8.
I gave that cigar like a high 9.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah, we have similar palates, so that's why I was surprised to hear you say that. But I'm also not surprised after giving you a $5 cigar that's that good.
Yeah.
And with that,
It's
guys,
nothing to Luciano either. I love.
no,
it.
their cigars are bangers, dude. That's an
it's
amazing
a good cigar. It's a good cigar,
But that's why we do the value score, right? Because when
you
we
get
bring
for what you
cigars
pay,
in, when a manufacturer gives us a price sheet and I smoke a test blend, my thing is, am I getting everybody that's watching these videos the best value that they can possibly get out of that cigar? And I think that they want to know that, so
it's for them.
for them, bro.
For
them.
you.
But, you know, with that, guys, I've been JB, and we've had the special guest, Billy Saturday. How'd you enjoy your time today, Billy?
Oh, I always have a great time, man. It's
Yeah,
always
dude.
wonderful to be on, smoking some cigars with the homies. I mean,
You got any kind words for the folks before we leave?
I have kind words. You guys are amazing, and I love you. And all the guys here at Zeal Cigars also love you. They put in mad work for you guys to enjoy all the sticks at good price points, getting the value for you. And on top of that, the honor is true to that statement. They are putting out a good cigar at a crazy price point. Honestly, I'd pay $8 for this stick.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Well, you guys heard it here. That's been me, JB, and Billy Saturday with the Zeal Cigar Review, and we're out of here like last year. Take it easy. Peace.